Impossible!
Just gonna die in the end.
Off, train. Okay, guys, today we got something really special for me and special for a surprising reason. This is the Godzilla versus King Kong trailer. Now, obviously that's just, I grew up as a fan of monster movies. Most of us, the kids from my era, did. But this specific movie really hit a special spot for me, and I'll explain to you why. It's a very vivid early childhood memory. I was probably 9 or 10. My little sister was like 4 or 5. A lot of you may not realize this, but there has been already a King Kong versus Godzilla movie. It was made way back in the 60s. Now, it was coming to TV, and back then, everything comes to TV or streaming now, but back then that was a big deal because you only had 3 channels and you didn't see movies on and off, and even several years after they'd been released. So this would have been the real early 70s, very early 70s. And King Kong versus Godzilla was coming on. My little sister and I were looking forward to it all week. I remember that. We just couldn't wait for that movie because we both liked the monster movies and stuff. And she was a big Godzilla fan. I was all about King Kong. Oh, look at me. I look like an ape. And we'd been talking shit to each other all week. It was like a thing. We honestly didn't know who was going to win or anything. We just couldn't wait to see the movie. We watched it together. It's a really great memory. I mean, just a cool bonding moment with my sister. Like any brothers and sisters, we had our moments of fighting and shit like that. But this was a cool moment. And again, she was little. So when King Kong won in the end, she got really sad. She cried. Again, she was 4 or 5. And I remember it was the first time in my life I wanted something and it didn't feel good. I felt so much worse for my sister than I did. It was initially like when King Kong is walking off into the ocean, and I'm like, yeah, victory. And then I look over and my sister's crying, and it's like, aw. And so I remember she had to go to bed, and I went into her room and I was comforting her and saying something about, well, we'll just both adopt King Kong as our monster. And it sounds stupid, but it had a really profound effect on me. Now, will this one have as profound effect? No. My sister and I probably aren't going to take up sides or anything on this one. But just because of that connection, this is really cool to me. Plus, I love monster movies, and I'm going to think that if you want to go, I'm sure there's got to be clips of that original on YouTube somewhere. Check out the differences. I'm going to think this is probably a little higher tech because Kong looked pretty rough in the original one. Link to the original videos in the description. Obviously, go check out the trailer for yourself before you watch the reaction, but here we go. Oh, and of course, I will be rooting for King Kong again. My loyalties remain strong.
We have to take it.
Hey, you big ass monkey. I love that monkey.
We need Kong.
Yeah.
The world needs him. To stop what's coming.
Way loud.
And this child.
He's
the only one who'll communicate
way
with.
more intimidating and real looking
They had a bond. She had nowhere to
than the
go,
last
so
movie.
I made a promise to protect her. And I think
Well, that's
that
different.
In some way,
I like this.
Kong did the same.
So Kong's playing the face again. Godzilla's the heel, as it should be. God damn it, Godzilla! You're a pain right in the ass. Oh boy, here we go. It's Godzilla. Of course it is. Tokyo's greatest rival. Yeah! Give him the old Epo overhand right. Okay, music's cooler in this version too.
These are dangerous times.
You think?
Godzilla's out there and he's hurting people and we don't know why.
He's Godzilla, that's what he does.
Provoking him that we're not seeing here.
I'm of the same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war.
Oh.
And they're the last ones standing.
keep reaching for greatness because I'm built from it.
Yeah, he looks pissed.
Who bows to who?
Nobody gonna stop me.
Kong bows to no one.
God damn it, that looks good. Wow. Yeah, I see. I was a monster movie. No, again, back in that era, we all were. You had Godzilla and King Kong and Mothra, and monster movies were the thing. And they, the special effects were just fucking horrible, but they were so cool. I'm amped. And again, with the meaning that the whole concept has to me, and then the coolness of the modern technology. Oh yeah, let's go, Kong. It's time to slap a bitch once again.